All right. Happy Boxing Day, everybody. For those of you in the States who do not know about Boxing Day, Boxing Day is the day after Christmas, and it is a holiday here. I believe it's celebrated throughout the Commonwealth, so countries that have strong ties to England, so us, Australia, etc., etc., etc. But yeah, the day off, so I figured we'd play some golf today. Got a few courses that have been requested. We'll play those. You will notice in the bottom left corner there's a number there right now. It says 679. That's YouTube subs. I thought it would be fun to put that there and see how close to 1,000 we can get. in time, not today, obviously. So if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe, like, do all that stuff. Get this out to as many people as we can. It might help them. They might find it amusing. They might laugh at me, whatever, as long as they're enjoying it. Well, we'll get after that. I haven't played in a month, so do not expect anything decent from me. But I say that all the time because it's true all the time. Other than that, I don't know. Let's get after it, I guess, eh? We're going to start with Alan Eastwood's course. Simpson Point, he called it. Give it a go, see what it looks like. Alan's usually really good with his course design, so we'll get Kenny stuck in. Like, hope everybody had a good Christmas yesterday. I did Christmas more Christmas Eve because Ameobi went to her mom's yesterday just afternoon, so we did Christmas dinner. We actually did it on Monday so that we'd have leftovers on Christmas Eve, and then but we did roast and Yorkshire pudding and, you know, roast carrot and roast potato and gravy and that kind of stuff. So it was a good time. First swat is decent. Baked a ham and drank. Attaboy. Fine. Second shot. Ooh, I don't like what I see deep there. And then I don't want to go deep. Little stutter for fun. That works. Quite a lot of detail here, isn't there? Oh. First hole in a month, birdie. And yeah, in case you're wondering, I don't practice beforehand or anything. I just I basically only ever play this game when you see me stream. Very, very rarely I will play it off stream because I get curious about something, but for the most part, the only time I ever play, you guys see it. So I'm not sandbagging or anything. Looks like driver. I was worried about the fairway running out. Although, does it slope back up? It might. Oh yeah, that's fine. I like the way he's done the bunker there. Gotta be a double green. Oh yeah. Didn't.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Wrong game, Owen. Oh. Oopsie. Course signs over here. Are you in both? Are you guys in both YouTube and Twitch? I know Owen was over there a minute ago. La 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 la. I think you just blast drive over this, don't you? Oh my god, look at that swing plane. No, fair enough. Oh no, get out of that. Swing plane killed me. Yeah, I saw, so I have a program called Caster Labs for chat to get both of them, and I hadn't switched the account before, so I put in the YouTube like stream thing, I saw that you had said happy Boxing Day, and happy Boxing Day to you too. It's unfortunate that it's, I mean, I'll miss this putt to get rid of my issue, but it's unfortunate that short game is as easy as it is at times because you're probably making birdie no matter what. Even though I hit the drive in the rough. Like I said, I'll just go ahead and miss this to... Yeah. He's got some good movement to it. It's a little tricky. It's good so far. I was hoping it was uphill enough that I wouldn't run out of fairway. I didn't look at the angle either. I should have. It's not bad. Yep. That was the don't go fast swing. I may have already played this course now I'm thinking about it. I may have already played this. Oh well. There's a couple things that are feeling kind of familiar. But I don't remember. I don't remember what the hell I've done, so. Oh. It will not break. You can forget it. That's a vicious pin. That's downhill? Really? All right. Yeah, I thought I might have. How's it going, Saucy? It's okay, we got other courses. Yeah, we have. We have played this. If we haven't, Alan, let me know. But I'm pretty sure I did last time I streamed. Oh, okay. That makes sense. See, what threw me is I'm pretty sure that somebody asked me to play a course at the end of the stream last time. So I saw that and then I was like, oh, okay, so I haven't played that. Then I logged off for the day. That sounds like me. Have I played this one? Because I remember Troy saying he had a course and I have? Oh, geez. Okay. But Troy has 2 courses in here, back to back. There's no way I played them both. Maybe I have. Maybe I don't have many courses to play after all. I think I played Blind Man's Bluff. Eh. Let's try a bit of this. That's what happens when I don't stream much. Oh God, we're wet early. Hey, Maddie. It's Boxing Day. That's what it is. You freezing to death yet? I know. Every now and then. Nice there? Yeah, it's okay here. I think it's... Oh, nice putt. I think it's right around freezing. Not positive. I have Bridgehaven, Old King's Head. Yeah. Roja. Where's Bridgehaven? I'm missing Bridgehaven. Oh, yours. Okay, yeah. I must have skipped that last time. Oopsie. Okay. We'll do it. Centerline hazard. I guess it's a little bit tighter down the left, which is the better route. A little wider down the right. This is meme team, by the way. So, whatever that was. I don't remember. Load the crap out of that. Pulled that. No. No plans for New Year's Eve. I don't know. Mini Obi will either be back New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Her mom and I haven't figured that out yet. But yeah, I don't have any plans for it. I haven't, honestly, I couldn't tell the last time I was up past midnight, period. I'm like proper old. Par 5's missing a little something. It just feels like it's just long. That's its defense. The reason I don't ever stay up that late now is like I wake up at like 6:30 anyways. It doesn't matter what time I go to bed, so if I'm gonna wake up anyways, I may as well go to bed half decently. Oopsie. What was Meme Team again? That was like in place of Dream Team at some point, I think, wasn't it? Side contest, yeah. That's been over for quite a while, right? Oh, that needs to chill. I don't know. There's nothing offensive about this course. There's nothing exciting about it. It's here. Bit of a... Oops. Might be a bit harsh on the false front, but it makes sense where he's done it. All right. Old town style. So, Maddie, as one of the designers, are you guys just like literally just waiting for the new game whenever it comes out? Because I'm struggling with this. Man, the tempo's on. It's just all over the place. Yeah. That's fair. Because we don't have a date yet either, do we? We have a... I don't want to call it leaked, but... kind of leaked call telling us first couple months of 2025. Yeah, and that concerns me. Because now, would it be like 2K/HB to not really market their game and it just shows up all of a sudden? Yes. But would it be a good idea? No. No, I bet a good idea would be to get a date out there and start hyping what the game is going to be. I've heard from people who can't say a whole lot to expect some pretty significant improvements, but I've heard that in video game land many times from many different companies about many different games. Until I see it, I don't believe it. As long as you have a hot dog butter. Oh, that's a nice little approach shot. And massive waterfalls? That's all you really need, right? If I hit 3-wood over here, I've got the world left. So I kind of have to take it over the water. If I take it there... I guess 270 is not crazy. But I only really have about 40 or 50 yards of room, right? If you got it downwind, you can play it through here. Not sure about this one. Just the angles, or the dog legs a little bit severe for my taste, with it being a forced carry while we're at it. Yeah, it's here. It's not necessarily offensive. It's not particularly memorable, I don't think. And you know, memorable goes both ways. Like, a lot of courses are memorable because they're terrible. This one's just, it's fine. It's okay. It's good, right? It's okay. And I'm trying to remember where Troy is in his course design. I think he's good enough now that he fine. He's better. He's better. He's able to do more than fine. Having said that, I don't know how long ago he made this course. So this might have been at the time when he was, you know, really trying to just get some good, you know, competent courses out. But I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's a very easy approve. I don't think you have to play too long to determine it's not tour worthy, personally, but my bar's higher. Like, do I want to play this? Do I want to play 4 times? Not necessarily. So here's the other thing about a new game coming. So let's assume a new game shows up on St. Patrick's Day. Like, okay, when would it make sense for them to bring a new game out? Players' Championship, right? They don't have any of the majors, but the PGA Tour's flagship event's Tour Championship. So middle, late March. That's when it would make sense. So that almost guarantees it won't be then. Although this game was Tour Championship, so maybe. Anyways. So let's assume it comes out in March. So that's 3 months from now. If there's been changes to the designer, the game will come out. I imagine the next maker's been working on it. I imagine they'll have some courses early, like right away. But we're going to be waiting how long for people to get to grips with the designer, to really figure it out, to get courses out there. Like, it could still be a while before we're really, you know, really looking at a lot of new courses to play. Unless the next makers have really been cranking them out. Hey, Finley, what's up, bud? Not too bad, man. Happy Boxing Day. You don't actually say Happy Boxing Day, by the way. It's just a holiday. It's the day after Christmas. But is this a 5 or a 4? I genuinely can't tell. Feels like a long 4. 5. Yeah, the par 5s are missing something. Like, there's no there's no danger, there's no risk, there's no, it's just a longer hole. Oh, for a second there, I thought I spied some kind of runway down there, but no. Not really any point hitting driver here. All you're doing is bringing water into play that you don't need to. break? Or not? Okay. I'm not a fan of that runoff at the back here. I mean, where the pin is, we've kind of upside down bowled this, and it's 200 yards. Like it's a bit much. You're asking, and I understand that I can go over here, and then I've got a helping slope over there. But the question I would have is what is the likelihood of being able to hit it near the pin? I'm gonna try going at. Oh God, no, it's fine. Okay, safe. Whoa. True. Especially into the wind it would have. Tribal 4. Yeah, sure. It's a distance where I'm gonna have to manufacture something. 3 was not gonna make it. Okay. The drivable 4, Maddie? I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, I see where the problem lies, though. You almost have to go for it. Because there's no fairway here. I mean, I guess your option is you can just bomb it out to the right. The green should be running away from you then. If you play it safe over here, the green should be running away from you when you're playing over there. It shouldn't be helping you. It's got some ideas of being risk reward. Doesn't quite make it, I guess. Eh. The fact that if you go long, it runs forever when you come back down, that's not bad. But I just don't know when I would ever not lay up on that hole. Pretty steep incline right where we hit our tee shot. So, all right, more about 25. Okay, reasons I'm not overly excited about it. This game has taken a lot of the life out of me, to be honest. This game has been a disappointment since day one. The other thing is that there's a reason why so many times golf games have not been picked up again. Yeah, I haven't been shy about it. I think for video games, where like sports video games, I think golf is one of the hardest ones to get right. It seems to either end up being like Tiger Woods games where you're shooting in the 40s, or it's so difficult that nobody wants to play it. And so people will talk about wanting to have realistic scores, but then when you give them a game where you have realistic scores, people lose their minds because it's difficult, right? Because you might actually miss a 3-foot putt for a start. You might shank one. Like it's I think it's really difficult to get the game to play in a way that's going to make people happy. And so I think that's why eventually companies stop making golf games. They're just difficult, and it's difficult to do online as well. The matchmaking they've done here, those 9-hole matches, isn't too bad. The fact that it's pro sucks, and the fact that the courses suck really sucks. But it's at least they're trying to do what makes sense in the world of gaming these days. Like, it's all about multiplayer, right? Golf's a tough one to do multiplayer because you spend half of your time, if you're playing a match against one person, half of the match you're waiting for them. I think that's why they tried that Divot Derby. Career mode on any golf game is going to be crazy boring. So you're really stuck with, well, not stuck. You're really looking at a TGCTours type of setup and course designer. That's how you're going to sell a golf game. And even that's a bit tricky because, all right, I've joined, oh my God, I can't putt. I've joined TGCTours. I'm in Kinetic, I guess I'm in now. I played one round or one tournament, so when I got there. But I'm going to play 4 rounds by myself. It's going to go up on the leaderboard. And there you go, right? And that's about the best you can do because multiplayer golf isn't going to work very well. It's just tough. It's tough to make this work well. If the new game has a really, like, if it has a lot of course design improvements, then it's got a chance. If it doesn't, I struggle to see how it continues, man. And I don't know what their numbers are. I mean, I'm sure they've done at least some selling, and maybe they've sold, you know, well compared to 21. But I don't know. And the other issue they've got is that the right one? Yeah. If you look, if they have the hours played, it's gonna be all skewed because 21 came out during the pandemic. So you would expect that game to have a lot more play because people are at home. So I don't know. I don't know what their metrics are telling them, but hey, Bundy. Yeah, it's there are people who want arcade and they want to shoot it, like, yeah, you're right. And some they want simulation. I mean, I would say 2K would argue that you can make the settings do both. You can play on beginner or amateur or whatever, you know, pro even, and you'll shoot lights out. And then if you want more of a challenge, you up the difficulty. I just don't know that people actually do that. I don't think they do. Like, I think I've never played this game on Legend. Never seen a reason to. The vast majority of my play has been on Master. Pro has been, I think I tried the online matchmaking a couple times, and then Victor Society was pro, I think. But otherwise, it's been master, right? And Legend's just a bit much for me. And Pro's too easy, and Master's probably about right for as little as I play. And as my nerves get worse, and they are, like, tempo's getting more difficult. Centerline hazard that I'm probably just gonna sail it over. Unless I do that. In which case I'm laying up. Yeah. And I've suggested to designers people who design who play on plat tend to make their courses really friggin' difficult. Because they're good, right? So I've always suggested to those guys, like, when you're play testing course, play on Legend. Right? Like, at least give half a chance for there to be poor tempo so you can see what the rest of us deal with. And then for guys who are, towards the bottom of CC, I've always been like, yeah, play it on like amateur or beginner or something. Like, just see what it plays like there, right? Just try to find the level that's going to make you play more like what your desired audience is. Yeah, and that's my thing, buddy. Is the little I've played, that's the thing. I haven't played this game much because it felt like a bit of, like, it felt kind of like a bug patch or bug fix for 21, or a DLC for 21, and it's more than that. They made some changes in the mechanics and whatever, but it didn't feel like a new game to me. So it kind of feels like I've been playing the same game almost for 4 years now. But there's spline fence as well. That's good. But it looks, I mean, the graphics are shockingly bad for the hardware we have access to. All you have to do is look at the EA game. Like, that, the graphics on that game are so much better. The EA game's boring as hell. The graphics are really good though, right? But everything here is kind of mooted and just, So they need to do something with that. I don't know if it's an engine change. I don't know if it's better optimization of an engine. I don't know if it's dropping support for previous gen consoles, which we're 4 or 5 years now into PS5 and Xbox Series, whatever. I don't know if it's too much to ask. I get why a lot of companies waited because there was shortages during the pandemic. But yeah. I mean, my PS4 struggled with 21. Thing used to sound like it was getting ready for takeoff with 21, right? So if that's what's holding things back, I mean, you're holding back the graphics for a machine that came out 10 years ago. What's this bunker doing here? I guess because I'm in. I'm not understanding the bunker. Either I'm gonna just go blasting over it because I'm downwind or have no wind at all, or I'm just gonna hit it up to this bunker because the wind's gonna keep it from going in there. Yeah, I'm not sure about the bunker. yeah, it's either needs a new engine or they need to figure out how to be a hell of a lot more efficient with the one they have. Oh God, that went a long way. Because I don't think this engine is particularly well optimized, and I think a lot of the reason for it is because it has to support old gen. I think NHL dropped old gen this current game. I think. I don't have it. But I thought I read that somewhere. So that's the first game I know of it, well, of the games that I play that would have. But we're closer to a PS6 coming out than we are to when the PS5 came out, aren't we? And whatever Xbox they're going to call the Xbox, I never know what the hell it is. It's tough. It's tough. I mean, it's tough to tell somebody that you got to go spend $500 in order now to be able to play the games you want. But at some point, you kind of have to. Ooh, interesting green. So we're going with these little sliver bunkers, are we? Whoops. Well, that was a kind bounce. I didn't play that right at all. Farm is pretty cool. $2005. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's time. I just feel like, and the other thing is, what about the Switch, right? The Switch, I think you would have to be like, yeah, sorry. And I don't know what the successor to the Switch is for Nintendo, but ultimately they'll make the decision based on what their numbers say as far as how people are accessing the game. And if they're going to lose a lot of money by not making it available on old gen, well, then they probably will make it there. But but that argument's getting kind of old. It's 21 had to be on both platforms because when it came out, PS5 was fairly new. Nobody could find it, and whatever the Xbox counterpart. Well, I have one, X or S or whatever. But if a game comes out in 2025 and you're expecting it to support hardware that came out in 2014, I don't think so. What are we doing here? Oh, okay. And I say that as the cheapest human being that walks the face of the earth, probably. Ooh, it's an interesting way to protect things. So you got to go over the, you lay up short of these bunkers. Go for it. And you miss. It's not going to be much fun. Oh, a nice lie, too. That might be a bit aggressive, that sloping. So we're we're going to be in a little collection area here, and then this better have some juice on it. Oh, goodness, it doesn't. I like the idea of this one. Take the cellophane off the hole for me if you could. Yeah, I like the idea of that 5. Ooh. Little short par 3, and it's a small green, and pin 1, pin 2, pin 3 is at the back there. Pin 4 might be just over that ridge. But you've got 4 kind of smallish areas to play to. Makes sense. Putting hasn't changed. They use Frostbite. Yeah, their game looks a lot better. I've had this discussion before, but EA's game is better graphically. It's better with how the ball interacts with the ground. Those are the 2 things that really stand out to me. You don't have Velcro fringe or anything like that in that game. Oof. Jeez, I had to stay left. Yeah, I think at times we're being a bit aggressive with the sloping. Well, yeah, EA has the Masters, which is fun the first 1 or 2 times you play it, but then it gets boring. I remember Tiger Woods, whatever, the Masters. Same thing. It's cool. And then, but if that's all you got, it's all you got. But I think EA's game was popular for a few months, and then everybody got bored of it. Which reminds me of what golf games were like before course designers existed. The other thing that EA has that's kind of cool, and I don't know if they're still doing it, but they were like releasing the major venues when the turn, like they had Royal Liverpool when the Open was there, right? They had the Country Club when the US Open was there. I don't know if they did it this year. Or LA Country Club, I mean. What's up, Lost Souls? Lads are eh. Alright, Owen, thanks for stopping by, buddy. I mean, if you'd have told me 3 or 4 years ago that Newcastle would have seasons where they're not going to win anything. Well, they're in semifinal of the Carabao Cup, though. But they're not going to win anything. But they've got no chance of being relegated. I would have taken that then. I mean, we have to go for it because it's channel and everything, but that tree concerns me. It needn't have. Big bounce. Big, gigantic sprinkler head bounce. Alright, that works. Again, like the idea here. You don't always have to have a hazard for your protection for a reach and lesson regulation hole. Hi, Kenny. See if I can get this to run. Yeah. In between. Partnered in what way, Bundy? I mean, there's next makers. So that's Ben, Victor, Maddie, or not, sorry, I don't know if Maddie is, but Matt F is for sure. Or was. Actually, he might have given that up. There's a handful of guys. You'll know who they are because they'll be the ones that have early access videos when it's time. The thing is, every one of them has signed an NDA, so they can't tell us jack squat. Panda works for 2K or HB, or he's somehow there. From what I know, yeah, Bundy. But I'm not a person that's really great to ask because I haven't really been a part of this community for the last, I don't know, year at least, probably more. When the game first came out, I kind of was still around, and then frankly I got bored. And I got busy. That's the other thing. I got busy with life stuff, so I stopped streaming it as much. I mean, hell, I kind of stopped streaming it altogether. And then, so I just... Yeah, I thought I remembered him saying he gave his up. And the thing is, I don't know much of anything that's gone on. Here's what I know. Okay, and I know this from playing the game. When this game was launched, it was immediately clear that it was created by guys who have never, ever been on a golf course in their life. They've no clue how golf works. The consumable balls, crap, all that stuff was just the most obvious, we do not know golf. So if you, and Matt F is not somebody who's going to just be like, yeah, this looks great, guys. He's going to give them genuine feedback, right? And he might say it in a way you don't like, but he's going to tell them what he thinks. And so my guess is he would have said something along those lines, like, this isn't golf. And they clearly didn't listen because this is the game we got. So you put 1 and 2 together. You know what I mean? I don't know anything, but that seems like a reasonable conclusion to come to. Yeah, okay, that shouldn't be happening. I know I put some juice on that, but if that's meant to be a helping slope and maybe it isn't, it shouldn't be coming back off the green. Merry Christmas there, Cody. What's up, buddy? Happy Boxing Day, of course. My eyesight's gotten so much worse. There it is. Okay. Didn't feel like that bad of a putt. I think overall the sloping is it's a little too aggressive. I think, you know, having the ball come off the front of the green like that should happen for a really poor shot. It shouldn't happen because you could like just gave it a little bit too much, or you gave it a little bit too much spin or whatever. Like it should be pretty poor for it to come off like that. And then the center line hazards, a lot of them have just been there. Like I'm just not even going to pay attention to this one because I'm flying it anyways. Unless it's there to be like kind of decorative, in which case, okay. I maybe didn't want to hit driver here. Apparently I didn't want to swing the club either. Oof. And then what we got for the 18th? 18th and line 4. All right. Alrighty. Perfect tempo in the rough. I guess my swing plan must have been a bit iffy. Oh, that thing went screaming to the right on me. And then came back. That was nice. And then it's going to come down here. All right. Okay. Some good ideas. Like the environment. Some good stuff. I just feel like this the overall thing for me is sloping was too aggressive. And so some of the shots ended up being a bit wonky because of that. Otherwise, yeah, sure. Oh, goody. I got a Redline EV1 pack. Whatever. Oh, of course I had to leave. All right, well, Lost Souls is here. Some links golf. Can't say I'm opposed to that. Play your dream team course? We can do that. Inspired, excuse me, St. Andrews with elements of Troon. Okay. That would explain the burn and this massive fairway. Ooh, okay. It's a big green. It's a very big green. Here, how about I don't have the microphone all the way in my mouth? Damn, downhill putts are just massive. All right, didn't pay enough attention to that one. clearly. Good length 4. I slowed it, and I might be sad because of it. Yep. Pinching the fairway on a 515-yard par 4 is I don't know, not my favorite thing in the world. But bunkers are fairly easy to get out of, so. All right, I'm expecting to see a lot of double greens too. Town behind the second is pretty cool. Okay, we have a fence going down here, but this is in bounds, apparently. Yeah. I'm struggling to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to hit this. I can lay up here. Yeah, there's a double green. But I'm going to, even with 3-wood, I'm going to run into the rough. Yeah, it just, there's nowhere to hit it there. Oh, I don't know about that false front either. I like the idea that the green's gigantic. You want to be able to run it on. That is an enormous green. Holy crap. I think when they're done cutting the greens, they just go back and start cutting them again. They're huge. Yeah, this, I mean, I'm okay with on a hole of this length. You can, you know, you're going to pinch driver. That's fine. But there's not a lot of room to hit other stuff, you know what I mean? So like when I'm thinking St. Andrews, I'm thinking room. When I'm trying to think of Troon, I guess Troon's tighter, but and then a lot of false fronts, which is not linksy at all. I mean, occasionally you got the Valley Sin and whatever, but links courses when they're, I mean, Carnoustie notwithstanding, most links courses are pretty easy when there's no weather. All right, I see what you're doing with that. Wow, that's big. The center bunker, I mean, it's links, so it's different, but it's really just kind of narrowing the fairway. I don't know that there's really Oops. Much advantage going one side of it or the other. I'm just going to go right in the middle of it, apparently. Thought I was aimed to the right. I like how you splined around it, though. Oh, and we're dead. Alright. Can I get... What do you think? Pitching wedge come out of here? Oh, it does. Don't go in that one. Oh, that would have been deadly if it had. This bunker here is basically impossible. Holy crap, look at that thing. I just feel like some of the slopes are a bit aggressive again around the green. If you want to make the ball roll to a certain area, you kind of sometimes have to do that, but... And then, yeah, we're just pinching the crap out of driver. And putting bunkers where 3-wood goes. I hope, excuse me, I hope the new game has some way with bunkering that you can eliminate this stuff. Because I know that's just how the bunkers are set in this game. Excuse me a second, guys. I think my daughter might be here. Alright, she wanted to pick up one of the myriad gift cards she got. I usually bring my phone over here. I didn't. She texted me. I didn't get it, so. Yeah. She got some gift cards from my sister and brother-in-law that she wanted, because I guess her and her mom are out shopping. So she wanted to get one. Damn, pot bunker's right where I want to go. I think there's a lot of 3-wood on this course. If you're going to play smart. Oh, I need a gigantic bounce. Nope. The pots are definitely hazards. You don't want to be in them. Hopefully the new game will make it easier to make pots that are deep without having to crank the lip up like that. Oh, yanked that badly. Ooh, this has got some length to it. Uh-oh. There's a pot over there. Oh, Velcro fairway saves me. Not OB. Why do we have fences? Ah! That fence should be OB, shouldn't it? Jeez. Lay up into the rough. That's favorite thing to do. I hit that essentially in the middle of the green. It's a bit aggressive. 50 yards away. Holy crap. Should actually be against the law to hit a flop shot on a links course. I pulled it. Didn't need to look at it. See, I did. Blah. Okay. Lion's mouth kind of up there. On a hole this short, I just want fairway. I don't really worry about angle much. But coming from over here actually isn't that bad. But it's a sand wedge, right? It's cool I can go way over there. I like that. La 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 la. It's got some speed on it. That might not be good. No, it's fine. It kind of feels like there's a bit of par protecting going on here at times. All right, I'm just going to hammer it way over here. Unless I slow it into the bunkers. Oh, it's fine. It's downhill. Okay, so this is probably about right. Environment, I mean, the environment's nailed. Links, I like the gorse, heathery, whatever vegetation you got going on. Okay. Oh, I hammered that. Oh, I hammered that. Yeah, driver's not the play here. Big cut 3 it is. Thought about it. Didn't hit it. Oh, this is 11 at Troon? The railway? I think it's 11, right? And it used to be a par 5. So, yeah, better angle on the right. That's where a lot of the bunkers are. Okay. Ah. Fasted the crap out of that. Is the green a bit big for a 5? It probably is, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's definitely big for a 5. Because it's just a single green. I think everything's probably a little bit overdone, right? Sloping's a little bit overdone. Greens are a bit big. You know, like that kind of stuff, which is very common. Yeah, we're gonna go at it. Don't know how close we can get, but oh, that bounce wasn't kind. That's fine. Oof. Easy. Easy. Road hole, kind of. Yeah, it's a road hole. There's the hotel and everything, or many hotels. Again, like a hole this length, angle doesn't matter. Like it really doesn't. Because you're going to hit a shot that's going to stop pretty much right away, so it doesn't really matter. Unless you hit it in that rough, in which case it might matter now. Yep. So it didn't have any spin on it. Or as much spin. So the play there is to make sure you hit the fairway. And I'm hammering the putts today. My goodness. Like every putt has been too hard. And then 18 is, yeah, 18th at St. Andrews. Hey, Colin, you're just about in time. Into the Valley of Sin we go. Spins forward because, you know, HB physics. Yeah, this is the 18th of St. Andrews, so obviously. It's cool. Cool. And that putt's not hard enough. There's some cool stuff out there. I just think everything needs to be toned down a little bit. That's all. And then we'll do Maddie's. Just checking to make sure the tees weren't manipulated. I thought I saw that wrong first time. I'm not putting everybody in it that did it because I don't have enough space or time or energy or give a fuckedness. Yeah, it's a little different. Yeah, it's fun. I move my chat over a bit. Sure. So who's this with? It's you, Chicken Wings, and Trail Ducker, right? All right. Is this screwing around? Was it for anything in particular? Did you let Trail Ducker anywhere near the greens? Oh no. He started it. Okay. Definitely bold. Oh my god, that's snapped off the earth. If I was your memory card holder? You're asking me to remember stuff? That's cute. Oh, I meant to be just a hair right of this, but this might work too. How's it going, Foxen? Fair, but you've lost your memory card holder, have you? Unfortunately, I can relate to that. I think I spend more time looking for stuff than I do actually using it. No idea where you put it. Uh-oh. What is a memory card holder, by the way? Like a place to put memory cards, obviously, but... Oh, fair. Little plastic box, that ought to be easy to find. And it's clear too, right? So that'll be easy to find. You get no problem. So while I'm playing, I had an incident this week. Yeah, this week. I had to I was streaming and my computer completely froze. And so I had been dealing with blue screens before that too. So I looked online and the suggestion that RAM might be an issue came up. So I ran memtest. Yep. So we have 32 gigs now because I had to go get new memory. I had to get new RAM anyways. So that was Monday. Oh, I don't like this bunker. I don't like this bunker at all. Like, it's a 600-yard par. It's 630 uphill. Why are we putting a bunker there? Yeah, the modded the old modded PlayStation 2 while we're at it. Oh, right in the middle of the damn thing. I've still got 330 left. Like, what's the point of this? I just don't know that that bunker needs to be there because you're laying up anyways. So you're just, I mean, I guess I can hit 3-wood short of it or bunt a driver or something or make sure I don't knock it in there. I don't know. Seems a little contrived. Hey, Rearview. Happy holidays to you too, buddy. But yeah, the old PlayStation memory cards used to have my PlayStation modded, so you'd go to, it was Microplay, was it called? Doesn't exist anymore. You could rent video games from it, right? So you go rent PlayStation game, fire up the CD burner, and then you're off to the races. Now, the CD burner cost more than I probably ever saved on games, but Jesus, that was an awful shot. It was at times, yeah. I want to say PlayStation was like $300 when it first came out. Probably was down to 200 fairly soon after that. Games were 50-ish. But having 32 gigs now, I don't have to worry about what I have open when I stream. That's nice. And I was thinking about it anyways. For quite a while, I was like, you know, I probably should just get 32 because I'm flying pretty close to the sun, and then the old RAM died and made my decision for me. It's like $65 or something. It's not bad. Have I played any of the stadium contest courses? I don't even know what the stadium contest is, so that would be a no. Oh, shit. Sounds like I hit it on the top of the club. We were getting to the point where my temp goes all to hell. 3 or 4 maybe. So what is this stadium contest? Like, is this we're bored out of our minds waiting for a new game, so let's create a new contest? Which is absolutely fine if that's the case. Just... Damn it. I'm getting all twitchy, so now I can't feel tempo anymore. So that felt like it was okay, and it was actually quite slow. I'm just going to run into this bunker, which is fine. Oh, shit. I was close to the right bat. I just went nowhere near it. Oh, okay. Pat won it. Surprising. It's gonna be really curious if and when a new game comes out. It'll be curious. I mean, at first there'll be some excitement, I imagine, but be curious how long it lasts. I guess it'll depend on the game, right? I don't mean this in a bad way. Might come out that way, but I don't mean it that way. I can tell Trail Ducker got his hands on this because everything seems turned up to like 9 or 10. Which is his style. Again. I don't like where that bunker is. I just don't see, on a par 5, I don't see the point of pinching the crap out of it. Because, alright, let's say I'm afraid of hitting it in there. I lay up, right? I'm not getting there anyways. I'm going to hit driver no matter what. Now it's kind of a bit of luck about whether I keep it on the fairway or not, so that whether or not I'm able to go for it or not. I'd much rather the second shot have a lot of stuff in it. Or you can be like Maddie and make a 700-yard par 5 to make sure it's not reachable in 2. Because like, even here, like I can get there kind of, but damn it. It's just protecting something I don't think needs to be protected. Yeah, I was worried about that. Yeah, it does, right? Like it's, and again, it's not meant to be a bad thing per se. It's just his signature's all over this. Oh, goodness. A little hockey stick there when we went at it in 2. That's a steep drop off. Just a hair fast. It's gonna miss. All right, where's this ending up? Okay, I guess you're supposed to walk there. Catch the slope. Nope. I don't think there's a course Trail Ducker has ever touched that didn't look good. That's never been an issue. Oh, we've maybe overread that a touch. That was, yeah, that sounds like him. But I mean, this hole here, there's one play. You hit 3-wood. You lay up. There's absolutely no point hitting driver. And then you try to hit a perfect second shot. I didn't lay up. I had nowhere to hit driver. Laying up would mean I could get there. I couldn't get there, so I didn't lay up. Oh, crap. I thought that would carry to the green. Or, well, hoped is maybe a better way of saying it. I don't know if I hit that. Nope. Sure didn't. Ooh. Line tee shot. That tree or whatever is kind of your line. And then see if we can run this on. Okay. We're playing that again. Come on. No. Oh, now I've overdone it. Bounce. Bounce. Ugh. It would have run over there too. Crap. Now we're screwed. It just went straight to the next hole. Weird. Okay. My hesitation was a drivable 4 right after a reachable 5 is all. Nitpick. Can we skip through the bunker on this? Oh, we can. But we've got too much girth, so we're way back here now. Oh wow, that went way right on me. Yeah, pushed it. God damn. Greens. All right. Really? Split fairway. Okie dokie. Hey, wait a minute. Where did my... Where did my meter go? Oh, there it is. Oh, jeez, that sucked. I almost ripped this out of my ear. Yeah, cool environment, cool ideas, couple head scratchers. That's kind of what's going on there. Which is common, unfortunately, when you let Trail Ducker on your course. And again, not meant to be a bad thing. His style is his style, and a lot of people like it. I want to play a golf course, so it's just different. And I'm old school and grumpy and all that. So, all right, Maddie, what is it? Yeah, no problem, dude. Now fresh. It's going back. It'd be cool if I could search by designer and then I wouldn't have to wait for Maddie to type in the name of his course. I mean, I could go look, I guess, too, but that seems like work. Of course, you don't know what kind of delay he's working on either. I mean that in more ways than one. Pretty sure Maddie said something about playing his Dream Team course. Or am I completely imagining this? Oh, yeah, you did. Okay. This is it. Oi. Pithy is the plot. Okay. You guys got all fancy with your friggin'... Ooh. Green or... What's the other one? Green or gold? Well, I don't remember the last time Maddie had a crappy course, to be honest with you. One of my favorite things from 21 was I don't remember which the Dream Team where it was Petty against Rhino. That result stream was an absolute riot. I near soiled myself. Big mounts. So this is looking golden age-ish, I want to say. Why is that going so far left? All right. Yeah, rear view, and it depends on. I think YouTube's is worse. The delay, I mean. His most recent course will always be a crappy course? Oh. Never get the wind right. Can't say I approve of the red and white flags, but that's an English thing. Yeah, like I've because it's fairly easy to stream to both, I decided I may as well. I still find like YouTube is a better platform in almost every way, but I find the chat experience in Twitch to be a lot better. But it also, like, it depends on, like, for delay wise, it could be the platform, it could be your connection. There's so many different things that are going to affect your delay. And then, yeah, like, not being in the same chat as everybody else. Like, you guys should be able to see each other on screen, but I get it. Could be my head. Yeah, that's true. Could be my head. There's a delay there. This is absolutely the wrong shot, by the way. Oh. Okay, maybe it wasn't the wrong shot. Maybe it was absolutely the right shot. Oh, that's got to bounce so hard to the right. And it did. That's a speed slot action while we're at it. Jeez, that's quite a bunker in front. Let's slow it right into it. Oh, no, we're fine. Right here you should see them, Lost Souls. It should be both platforms are up there. There's only a few, there's only a handful from YouTube right now, so it's still a, well, for people who chat at least, it's still pretty dominantly Twitch, which I imagine will continue because that's kind of where people know me from. I mean, I would love to get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers because then that's when you can actually get AdSense and everything. But I also need to, you know, work on the channel, and I don't know how committed I am to doing that. But at least multi-streaming this way, at least it gets something on there, so I don't know. Well, I was going to play this to the right and run it back, but fasting had other ideas, I suppose. Some good stuff here. Yeah, chunked it. Oh my goodness. All right, I'll try it. So the wind's gonna get me though. Sneak by. All right, it's fine. I did not like the angle from the right at all. Jesus, that's a false front. And we're gonna find it. Well, that didn't work. Just make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. I need subscribers there. That's why I have that number there now. To let people know I'm keeping track. Because apparently that makes a difference. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna hit a shot that should not be possible. Oh, Maddie. That was a great shot I just played. Oh, it's too... Oh, crap. Too much girth. Three in the morning. Jeez, that's rough. Thanks, Lost Souls. Have a good one, buddy. Good to see you again. What's up, Maddie? Have you just now figured out I'm playing your course? Yeah, it's you is what it is. It's good. I mean, Dream Team was interesting because on the one hand, you guys got pushed out of your comfort zone and it was kind of fun to watch. On the other hand, I think some of the courses suffered a bit for that. And so, I don't know. And there's some people that really nailed it and then others that didn't. Which I guess is true of any contest, but... Wow, really? Yeah, that's a problem. But yeah, it's that golden age, you know, looks like a US Open type course. Plays like a US Open type course. It's well done. Yeah, I could imagine that. This needs to sit down. This needs to sit down. Oof. It's quite a gorge you've got yourself there. Damn it. I see what's going on here. There's a way better angle over it. Like, yeah. If I hit it up here, I'm going to risk it. The land called for it. I didn't want to be this far left. And that, yeah, my tempo's everywhere. That was too far anyways. If you go left like I did, you kind of have to make sure your miss is short on the approach shot. And I didn't make sure of it. I was kind of knew I was flying pretty close to the sun, so that's what I got for it. Okay. Nice par 3. Yay, made a putt. Look at that. I know, Maggie. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Did the land call for this too? Okay. Yeah, this one's different. We'll call it different. Jeez, that thing just went straight left. And we're going to finish with a 5. What do we got? Okay. No, no, no. I can't contain it. It's light rough though, so it's okay. Oh, I like the clubhouse. Ball needs to stop sometime though. 366 off the tee and then a 3-iron that goes 250. Oh, was he? Yeah, I bet you did. Yeah, it's cool. I think it's the kind of course that your, typical casual hack is going to look at and go, yeah, it's all right. Like they'll probably, it's good, right? I think your design nerds will probably appreciate it more because they'll understand what you're doing with it. Which is always a tough balance, I think. But I think your casual player loves like Arctic Fury style, just amazing environment kind of stuff. Because the average player doesn't understand golf as well, so I don't know. But yeah, it's I mean, here's my thing now with PGA with this game. Yeah, I know you don't, which is a good thing. I think we've reached the limit of what you guys are capable of doing in it. And I think we reached it quite a while ago, which is, I think, is part of why I've been so bored by it, right? Is it you guys can create great courses, but I don't think you can go any farther than you are now. And so the days of opening a course and just being amazed are kind of over, right? Because you guys have already pushed the boundaries as far as they're going to go. And so the new game needs to give you guys some tools and some toys to let you push the boundaries again, and to let you create higher boundaries and let you like wow people again. Because I think you guys have just taken just about everything out of this you can. And yeah, maybe there's little tricks, yeah, but like you said, there's nothing that's going to just blow people's minds now, I don't think. And I think the new game needs to give you tools to be able to do that again. Otherwise, I'm not excited for the new game, for various reasons. Needs a workshop. What do you mean by a workshop? This game is just 21. I really enjoyed it. Towards the end of it, I was getting kind of bored, and so, And then this game came out, and it didn't take me long to get bored of it. And because of that, I found other things to do than play golf on my computer. So we'll see. We'll see what the new game does. I'm sure once it's announced and once they start showing things that are going to be able to be done on it, I'll pay attention. It's just a matter of how long is it going to keep my attention. And we'll have to see it. I agree with you, Maddie. I don't know that. What will determine this game's success is, do they listen to their next makers? The people who are now, in fairness, TGCTours is a small slice of the population with this game. But they know what that community wants. And I really believe that if it's the designer that's going to carry the game, it's going to, because this game should never be a yearly cycle game. There's no reason to have a new game come out every year. But then you need to make it halfway used, like decent for 2 years, right? So, and it's the designer that does that. And that's the reason why this game still goes and EA is done so quickly, because you run out of courses to play. But they need to listen to the next makers and what they tell them for what they need and how they need it. And, you know, things like the consumable balls and the other stuff they tried this game, like they just need to, listen to people who understand the game of golf. Like ultimately they need to make the decision. Are they an arcade game, or are they more of a sim, right? You're not going to be completely sim, but are they wanting it to be more like realistic or arcadey? And it's always felt like it wants to be more realistic. So in that case, you need to listen to people who actually play the game. Like, I mean, in real life golf, you've got a couple guys on that have next makers that play it at a high level. So you got to listen to them. And you got to understand what makes sense and what doesn't. But you have to listen. Like, you have to actually listen. You have to not. And I don't know what happened with this game. I know nothing. But I know what people are like in general, the people that I've worked with in the past. And you get so many people who will ask you a question. They already have the answer they want. They ask you it in a way that you give them that answer, right? And I don't play that game. Community workshop. Best games always have a workshop. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. I've never seen that. What does it function? What does it do? But I get the sense that they came up with their ideas and they told the next makers, and they didn't listen to any of the feedback the next makers gave them. They just got it in their head that that's how they were going to do it. And if they're going to have success going forward, they need to listen to the next makers. They need to listen to the people who actually understand golf, because the people who made this game don't. So we'll see. But we've still got a few months before we even have to worry about it. Oh, I see what you're saying. So almost like kind of mod it. Yeah, that could be good. You'd have to be careful though. See, the problem is you're gonna get some really silly assets if you do that. I don't know. Maybe. It would give people a way to. It would give people with creativity and more of an avenue to express that creativity. Yeah, you would, but they would have to be careful about what they. Well, TGCTours would decide what there would be certain assets to be like, no, not allowed. Because I mean, course design is interesting. There are people who design just purely for the enjoyment of creating environments, right? What was it? Graphics, Mantis or something. Last stream I played one of his courses. Like that's and Arctic Fury kind of similar. Like they like creating these amazing environments, and they like expressing their creativity that way. There's other people who want to create realistic golf courses, and then there's people that kind of try to do both. But I find people are either really good at like they're amazing at environments, or they're amazing at golf, like actual golf. You don't find too many where they're amazing at both ends. It's just some people are really good at both, or you know what I mean? And so part of me wants to let people have that creativity, but part of me is also concerned about what that's going to create, because there'll be some silly things. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. The problem is though, if you do workshop, that's only going to work for PC, right? That won't work on console, will it? Like, you do? Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's an idea. But the game needs something. It needs something to. They've had. I would say the first three, like the golf club games, were probably more. You know, hardcore golfers were into those games. 21 seemed to, with 2K's involvement, seemed to get a lot more casual golf fans involved. 23 has kind of been They need to do something. Like if 25 is like this, I'm gonna be done. That's just the way it comes down to, right? There's gonna be no reason to keep playing it if it's like this. It needs to be significantly better for me. Otherwise, whether I pay for it or not, whether they give me a code or not, doesn't really matter. It matters. I don't want to pay for it if I don't have to, but I just won't play it much. If it's kind of like this, I'll get bored. And I don't have the time that I used to, so I'm gonna have that conversation with myself more often where I'm like, do I really feel like, nah, I don't feel like playing that. Don't feel like streaming it. Screw it. Right? They need to do something. But we'll see. I'm gonna call it there, guys. That's gonna be good for me. If you're on YouTube, next time I'll be streaming will be on my other channel, WhatAboutAmeobi Racing. Make sure to check that out if you enjoy racing. I'm not sure when that's gonna be. Sunday, maybe? Sunday, probably? Yeah. Unless we do something on the weekend. On Saturday. But this week's all screwed up because of the holidays and everything, so. But either way, we'll see when we're gonna get out there again. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate your support as always. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. Hope you continue to have a great holiday season. I will see you next time.